another topic, that is 10.2, microbes helping in production of industrial products. Industrial products means it's not household. Industrial means production of some products at a large scale so that it can be distributed to public people living in a society. The very first one under this category is production of beverages, fermented beverages. See, for every clip I'm using my own material, which has been taken from the textbook itself. So everything that is been given in the textbook has been divided into small categories, so that it is very helpful to me, as well as while revising, these are all very helpful to you also. So microbes in production of fermented beverages, like we can see whiskey, brandy, rum, wine, beer. These are all the beverages formed due to the action of certain type of microorganisms. And there you go again, the same fungi helped in puffed up nature of the bread or idli is because of the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and you can see there in previous class it is called as baker's yeast. Now you can see it is called as a brewer's yeast. Same. So you can see microbes, especially yeast, have been used for immemorial for production of beverages like wine, beer, whiskey, brandy, or rum. So you can see the organism called Saccharomyces cerevisiae. So depending on the type of raw material used, you see certain types of raw materials are used to produce these beverages, which are alcohol made. Like you can see fruit juices, you can see, take apple or a grape juice, and cereals like barley. Barley is one type of cereal which can be used to produce beer. And you know that grape juice or apple juice is also helpful in production of wine. Look at here, there are two types of alcohol products, beverages can be formed. One is called distilled and another one is non-distilled. What is distillation process? Distillation process in which alcohol is separated from the water by condensation. Again, after separating again, that alcohol is made into water or like liquid form. So some products are formed by distillation. What are those? Whiskey, brandy, and rum. And some of them are formed without distillation, that is wine and beer. Okay, now you can see right over here in our textbook they given some huge vessels called fermenters. Fermenters are the ones which acting as a chamber, providing a particular space for growth of that particular fungi, that is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. And remember, this whole process is occurring in the absence of oxygen, so of course it can become as a anaerobic respiration. You see, this is the process. This is a wine production in which grape juice has been totally extracted out of the grapes. You see, this is the whole process. In an easy way, I'm going to explain it to you. You can see, first they harvest the grapes and then they extract the juice by totally mashing them. They take away all the pulp, but they take the juice out of that pulp. And then you see, this is the place where the active yeast can be grown inside. So Saccharomyces cerevisiae has been added here in the absence of oxygen, and the yeast can produce carbon dioxide and also alcohol by this fermentation process, which is anaerobic respiration. And then that is being undergone pressurization, and then after that filtration of that, separating the pulp and whatever the not required, and then it can be stored in huge barrels, and it can be bottled and it can be given to public. So this is how This is the place where you can say the microorganisms are utilized for fermentation process, and the organism is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Remember, this is very important for 2 mark question or 1 mark question. What are distilled and non-distilled beverages? And this is 1 mark question, like what is the organism help in the production of the alcohol, that is ethanol. In the next class, I'm going to talk about antibiotics.